Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Superfiend here, and welcome back to Frostpunk, a new home on hard difficulty. It is currently day 15, or I'm sorry, day 14, and day 15 is coming up soon here with the temperature drop, and it is currently minus 22 degrees. So we may want to start thinking about heating, and let's go ahead and take stock of what's going on here. Well, we have some scouts have just reached a destination, and this is the coal mine, so we'll go ahead and we'll explore this. And let's see, only take the stored coal or dismantle and take the resources. Look, we'll get steam cores, lumber, iron or steel, forget which one it is exactly, and some coal. And then we won't be able to build an outpost here later. Now, I don't think we need a coal outpost for this playthrough. So we're going to dismantle the machines and get all of those awesome resources. And then we're going to send these folks off over to Winterhome. So we're going to discover Winterhome this episode, I believe. And then we have another scout team on their way back with some more resources and some engineers and some workers. So, speaking of engineers, we have a nice little workshop facility or workshop center over here. And then we have a couple workshops over here. And then we do have 2 Steelworks, and we are researching the Steam Steelworks. So if we remember at the end of today when this is finished, we'll want to upgrade these Steelworks buildings. Now, the other thing we want to do here, these workshops that are being constructed, some of them are not in our extended shifts. So let's just go ahead and fix that anywhere we see it, because we are using extended shifts everywhere. Everybody gets extended shifts. I clicked on a person. We also, down over here, we have a wall drill that has extended shifts going on, so that's good. And we just finished building a gathering post. We have 1 free child that we can put in there. And so when these workers and engineers come in, we'll want to throw some of them in over here somewhere so we can up our coal production. Until they get here, though, well, in just a few minutes, let's just speed the game up a wee bit. And there we go. They are back. Let's go ahead. Let's send these guys straight back out. They're going to follow the other scout team like to Winterhome and beyond. So we're going to go ahead, send them straight out to the weather station. That'll be great. And then we got some people that we can give them stuff to do. So we want to go ahead, throw some people in here really quick. We're waiting on this stuff to be built. We need to start using some of our steel. Let's go ahead and throw some workers into these sawmills back here. We'll throw some workers in over here. And then we have an excess of engineers. You know what we really need? We need more workshops. We need more workshops. And that will help us get rid of some of the excess resources that we have. Now, we're going to build these workshops here. And I'm going to add 2 more down here. Now, the reason we're going to do that is because eventually we're going to get the Steam Hub range increase. And so all of these workshops will be in range of the Steam Hub when it is upgraded. In fact, the Steelworks are not in range of the Steam Hub where it currently is. Another thing we can do here, is we can add our second wall drill. And we'll go ahead, we'll extend this road out to there, I think. And then, boom, got that perfect. Excellent. And then our cookhouse, which is turned off. We don't want people to go starving. So let's go ahead. Let's turn that back on. And since we do have lots of steel and we got lots of people working on wood right now, let's go ahead and add in a second gathering post back here. And let's also start building just a few storage depots. What are they actually called? Resource depots. Okay, so we extended this road back. And we'll go ahead. We'll put one there. And steel, we want to make sure that we have plenty of steel capacity. So we're going to want to put that in somewhere. Now, looking in here at the rest of the stuff really quick. I think where we want to go next is I think we want to go into heating. And because the temperature is going to go down. And so what I think we want to do right now is, let's see, how long does this take? This takes 12 hours. This takes 13. It's about the same. Let's just go ahead and do the generator power upgrade. We'll get that going, and that's going to help us. We might finish by the end of today. We may not, hard to say. But if we can, that'd be great, because the temperature is going to drop soon. And then with that said, we got 1 homeless person. 1 person who doesn't have a place to live. And so let's zoom in here. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to drop this here. We are also dismantling some tents, and that's to make way for guardhouses when we get our order set of laws. Okay, so let's add a couple more tents in down here, and that uses up most of our wood. So we don't want to use any more wood right now. We want to gather wood up today. Speaking of our laws, let's just take a little gander in here real quick. No, I want to select nothing, darn it. How do I do that? Okay, so anyways, we've gone down to moonshine and soup, and we haven't done any of the medical laws, and we haven't gotten the organic fertilizer, and we haven't done the child labor. And the reason I'm avoiding all of that stuff, like over here, is because they hurt our hope, and I don't want to hurt hope right now. And then I haven't gotten the medical laws because I just don't think we need them. And I kind of now just want to see if we can get through the whole playthrough without having them. Let's go ahead and speed this up here. Okay, we're on fast speed. Scouts are cranking away off to their new destinations, having a fun day out there in Frostland, avoiding polar bears and whatnot. Okay, so the generator power has been researched. Let's go ahead. Let's get our steam hub range upgrade. That's going to cost us 20 steel and 30 wood. Okay, and we're almost at the end of the day at 20 hours. We want to go ahead. We want to upgrade our steam steelworks. And so we do have the necessary wood and steel to do that. So let's go ahead and speed this up. Speed this up. Speed this up. Oh, look, more stuff just finished. These scouts are waiting. We're going to explore Winterhome. And if you read all this, you can pause it if you want to. We find out that Winterhome has been abandoned, and we can explore, and we get 2 steam cores. But now we find out we are on our own. There is no civilization that we can like go to for help. No city. And hope falls. This is a big hope hit. All the people out here are clamoring and upset. Ah, ah. That's okay. We must give them purpose. This is where we get to choose between faith, spiritual, religious strength, or order and discipline. And we are going with order and discipline. And we're going to get the neighborhood watch. So we'll be building those pretty soon here. This finished. Let's go ahead and change that to extended shifts. Let's go ahead because we added some workshops. Let's make sure that they are also extended shifts. And we have some excess engineers we could throw in there. And we could throw some engineers in there. Do we have any more engineers available? Not currently. We could take some out of here. Out of our medical posts. We don't need to right now. Okay, let's go over to order. And, well, the tents aren't done yet. So then I need to go to resources. And we're going to do our steam steelworks. Very good. That's looking great. And what's going on here? Yeah, the Londoners. Okay, so this is a group of people who are ultra panicked. And they want to abandon the city, which is foolish if you ask me. We got lots of food. It's not too cold. We got good education. I mean, what more could you want at the end of the world? So calm down, everybody. We are not going to die. We're going to survive. We shall survive. So right now there are 18 people who have joined the Londoners, and they have a pretty high tendency to join. Now, as we heat up homes and do better for ourselves here, that will drop. And so that's kind of our next goal. And then, boom, I almost forgot to do something with the scout team. Let's go ahead and send them off to Freshwater Springs, and we will redirect these guys to Winterhome. Okay, excellent. Now, for tomorrow, the temperature's going to drop. The sawmills are going to become cold. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the workers out of those. Okay. We're going to come over here. We're going to put 10 workers in on this wall drill, and we're going to turn the heater on. And we're going to go over to our other wall drill and turn the heater on there as well. Now, these buildings should be upgraded by the time the temperature falls, and I think they got a pretty good base heating level, so I don't think we need the heaters on in there. And then over here, let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, like that. And then, oh, I already filled that up, so I can just throw them all in here. And then, you know what? We got a good amount of wood. We got some more people showed up. That means we're gonna need some more food. So let's build another hunter's hut, or hunter's hangar, whatever it's called. Oh, gotta catch my breath. Okay. Resource depot's done. We're going to do 1 wood, and we'll figure out what the next one will become later. Now, eventually, I want to come in here. I want to get... That's not it. I want to get large resource depots. Those are cool. They hold lots of resources. Okay. So let's speed things up. Let's get through the evening here. Scouts are cranking away to their new destination. These guys are almost at Winterhome. People have joined the Londoners. Yeah, well, that'll change, okay? We're gonna get on top of everything. It's gonna be okay. No need to panic. We're experts. We know what we're doing. Let's go ahead and speed it up again to get these guys off to their destination. Okay, what was that? Something just happened. What was that? Okay, anyways. Freshwater Springs, we have found survivors. And what did we find? We found some children. We found some workers. That's great. We're going to escort them back to the city. These guys, where are they? They're at Winterhome? No, I want to, okay. These guys, can I click on the destination? There we go. Go there. Okay, good. And then we'll figure out where they go next once they get to there. Now, we've only got 10 sick people. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to pop some people off the medical posts. Some engineers, I should say. And we're going to go ahead and put them on those workshops. And just real quick here, because we built lots of workshops, make sure that they are all extended hours. They are. And bam, let's kick up the overdrive. Okay, overdrive is on. And so our wall drills are chilly. Nobody's working over here, so that's fine. The hunters' huts we don't care about. And then everything over here is pretty good, except for, okay, we can turn a heater on there and there. Is anybody working here? No. And let's go ahead and get this one on the end. Nobody's working in there either. Okay. And I don't mind if the other stuff is chilly in the back there. That's okay. So let's pop out of here. And let's go ahead and speed the game up a little bit. Now, the reason I went into overdrive is because I want to make sure that we don't get extra sick people. Okay, I don't want extra sick people. And bam, our research is almost done. Steam Hub range increase. Let's go ahead and figure out where we're going to go next for our research. And really, I think we want to go down. I think we want to go down to here, mechanical calculators. And then we want the difference engine because we want to get the advanced steelworks. We want to build lots of automatons. So we are going to need steel. Do we have the resources for this? It's 150, 100 wood, 50 steel. We do. So we're going to do that. And then what was the other thing that just happened? Something else just happened. What was I talking about? We'll figure it out in a second. Let's go see where they are. They're here. Let's send them up to the Frozen Grove. Okay. I don't remember what all is out there exactly. And then there was something else. I was just talking about it. You know what? It's going to have to come back to me. Oh, you know what we need? We need our guardhouses. My goodness. I almost, screwed that up pretty bad. So guardhouse is going to go there. Guardhouse is going to go here. That's excellent. Oh, it's the steam hubs. We just finished our steam hub range increase upgrade. Now, this steam hub is going to say 24 hours, but it does not need to be range 2. This steam hub over here is the extended shift hours and can be set to range 1. We're going to pop over here. This one is extended shift and range 2. So now all of our workshops are nice and heated. This one over here is 24 hours and can be range 1. Okay. And then that means that we can also turn off the heaters on those 2 workshops. Look at that. Now we got our steelworks are nice and warm. We're producing lots of steel. Everything's looking pretty good. We got a good amount of wood and other stuff. What we're missing is people. We need some people to man these buildings. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to add one more hunter's hut. Okay. And so when these survivors here, or this scout team, when they come back, we're going to have people to go into the hunter's hut. We're going to have people for the watchtowers. And then they have some children too. So we're going to be able to reclaim some workers over here where we have workers where we want to use children in the gathering post. And we can just speed things up again. And oh, let's see here. Now, our hope is really bad right now, so we do not want to pick an option that says hope will fall slightly. I think we want to let the drunk person be, and that's going to increase our hope. Discontent will go up. That's okay. Discontent's not the end of the world for us. We can manage our discontent just fine. Another thing I'd like to do. Let's go ahead here. Let's go to workshop, and now we can add a workshop in here. That will be covered by that Steam Hub. We cannot add one here. There are some resources in the way. And so we have one, this one needs to be extended shift. 1, 2, 3, 4 workshops with no engineers. So what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of these workshops when the evening rolls around. And then that's going to free up some space down here for some houses in range of the Steam Hub. Because I want to have Steam Hubs warming our houses 24 hours, but as few Steam Hubs as possible. Okay. Okay, mechanical calculators, research. Can we go straight into this one? We can. Now, before we do that, okay, we could do generator efficiency. Okay, let's think about that really quick. We have about 14 hours. The day's not done. I think we are gathering coal fast enough to make it through another evening without the generator efficiency upgrade. So we are going to get difference engine. And what that's going to allow us to do very soon after is to get the advanced steelworks, and we'll be able to upgrade our steelworks buildings to get lots and lots and lots and lots and even more lots of steel. Speed things up again. We got some scouts on the way to their destination here. I can't remember which way they're going, but they're an hour away. Time to rest, folks. Work's off for today. Okay, where are they at? They are at the Frozen Grove. We will explore. We found some wood. Yippee. And it doesn't look like there's anything further out there to go to. We have a new location up here. This is the American camp. So let's come down here to Snowcliff. And I think what we'll do is when these scouts get back to our city, we will send them off to the American camp. Sounds good, doesn't it? I think we're doing great. Now, it is at 2000. So we can go ahead and we can dismantle this one. And we will dismantle this one. We will dismantle that one as well. And then we will reallocate these people, these engineers, over to there. And we have only 8 people are sick. So you know what? Let's pop 1 engineer out of there and put them in over here. Oh, doesn't that look good? Now, our overdrive, though, kind of becoming a problem. We're increasing the generator stress just a wee bit too much. Okay, let's speed things up here. Okay, we're waiting for these guys to get back. They're going to be back before the workday starts. They're going to be back before 5 a.m. Okay. Almost there. And bam! Okay, so let's go ahead and just get them moving again to the American camp. Excellent. And we're going to go ahead now. We're going to take all the workers off of there, put the children in, put workers back in, put some workers over there. Did we get any extra engineers from that? We did not. And ooh, look, we're full of steel again. So let's go ahead and increase capacity there for steel. We'll go to resources. We'll add 1 more resource depot right there. I don't want to add too many because remember, we're going to build the big ones. And then, whoops. Go ahead and do that. Okay, so our Steelworks tomorrow going to be cranking away, still gathering steel. Everything over here is good. People are warm. Londoners gain more followers. Food is kind of an issue, but after tomorrow, it probably won't be because we just added more people onto these hunters' huts. We have 1 person not doing anything. 1 person. And then we only have 2 people that are sick. So let's go ahead and pop them out of there and throw some more engineers over this way. That's going to be great. That's excellent. And then, oh, you know what I did? You know what I goofed up? The guard towers. Yeah, we kind of need some people on the guard towers, don't we? Oh, so let's see here. We got 16 hours of coal. Let's go ahead. Let's just do none. Okay. And then let's go ahead and Watchtowers, not guard towers. Guard towers will be the upgraded version. Boom. Hope rises. And then we can take this 1 person, throw them back into there. Okay. Looking good. Uh-oh. Generator stress. Turn off the overdrive. Woo, that was close. If that reminder hadn't have popped up, I would have just exploded our generator. Would have been bad. Bam, research just finished. So let's go ahead now. Let's get the advanced Steelworks. We want to make sure that we can build 2 of those at the end of the day. Okay, we don't want to lose any time on that. And right now we're in a temperature decrease. Okay, so we're doing pretty good, What we need now is we need a few more survivors and some more engineers. That would actually help us quite a bit. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're speeding things up. These guys are well on their way to something off by Winterhome. We can pass a law. So let's pop into here. Now, morning gathering is good. Foreman is good. I want to go down to guard stations, propaganda center, because down here are the agitators, and those increase productivity by 20%. So we're going to do guard stations. And then I'm not going to really think too much about this. We're just going to go ahead and get these upgraded straight away. These guys have reached their location. We're going to find wood, steam cores, food rations. This is that snow cliff. 62 wood, not very much. Steam core is great. And some food. Excellent. And we have discovered a shrouded cave. So we're going to go down that way. And then the other folks heading off to the American camp, I guess, is these ones. They're 11 hours away. Okay, 11 hours. Yeah, let's just speed things up a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Boom, research is almost done. Okay, so looking up here at our coal, we got about 22 hours of coal remaining. So we're not in any real danger of running out of coal, are we? So should we... Well, let's see. Let's look at food and shelter. I want to start building houses for people. And building houses for people is going to make them happy because then they're no longer cold at home. That's going to help a lot with our discontent. So, you know what? I think it's time to go down here for houses. It's very tempting to go to automatic prototyping and then go to boosted scout sleds so that they're just faster. But gosh, I don't know. I mean, we're going to spend 150 and 100. What we really need more of is just warm houses. Okay. We need some houses. And then looking at the resources, we're as far as we can go down on the steel. It would be nice to get the steam wall drill, but we're not really hurting for wood. So I'm not too worried about that. Although these do have, I think, a higher base heating level, although it's not telling me what it is. They produce 170 wood per day, only 34 more than the standard wall drill. So it's not a whole lot more, The coal thumper would be good, but we really, I think, would need more people to man the gathering post before we get that. So food and shelter, we're going to go down to houses, and I think that's good. The large resource depots are tempting to go get as well right now, but if we're able to build houses, then we won't have quite as high stockpile of the wood and steel because we'll be spending it on houses anyway. So I think this is going to work out pretty good. We are almost full with the coal, so let's go ahead, turn that resource depot into a coal one, and then what do we got over here? Long hours of toil. They're complaining about their extended shifts. Well, guess what? Nothing's going to change. You're just going to have to stay unhappy. Sorry. Bummer. Okay, these guys are almost at their destination. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Bum, 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 bum. They have reached the children's hideout. We have found survivors. Oh, poor itty-bitty little children, and all they have in the world is a soup pot. Let's escort them to the city. There's 34 of them. So we're going to possibly need more houses. Was there anything else out here that we can go to? See, I don't think there's anything else for us, like, in the south and western area of Frostland. I don't think there's anywhere to go. Let's check our housing and make sure we got room for these people coming in. Let's see. We got 6 and 3 and 1. So we're going to need some houses, okay? We're going to need the houses. And look, we've got a perfect spot to put them right here. See how wonderfully that worked out? We could also think about throwing some stuff over here. Now we have... So we have the guardhouses built over here. Let's see. Is it worth our while to increase the steam hub up to 2, or should we just throw this stuff here? Okay, so the guardhouse is here. This tent is covered by it here, but not there. So 1 and 2, and then this is covered by the guardhouse, but not the steam hub. This location, is just barely not covered by the guardhouse, or by the steam hub, so that's not going to work. Okay, so we've maxed out this steam hub guardhouse combination, unless we increase the steam hub range, and so I imagine this one's gonna be pretty much the same deal, right? Yeah, it's the same deal. Oh no, we can put one more right here. It will destroy some resources, but I'm not too concerned. Oh, and we can get one more. We can squeeze one more in right there. So that's looking pretty good. And we'll go ahead and pull that back. Excellent. So let's speed the clock up again here, get things moving a little bit faster. Discontent has gone down and hope has gone up. Why did that happen? And then before we start building any houses, I want house redesign, because that's going to make the houses cheaper, and it's going to help us cut back on our resource usage for that endeavor. So here we go. Let's go ahead and speed things up here. Guard station's built. Hope has risen. We're doing great. Fantastic. And these guys have reached the American camp. We're going to find steam cores and steel. Awesome. One more steam core for our pile. And then we have a temporary settlement we can go to. So we'll start heading off that way. And then these guys are 21 hours away. They'll arrive sometime today. Well, in day 17. Okay, so let's just speed things up here. And you know what? Looking at my running time here, we're just at 25 minutes. I think we got a lot done. And I think that this is a pretty good point to wrap this one up. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to pause the game here. And when we come back in the next one, what are our goals? Well, we want to start upgrading all of these tents to houses. So we're going to try to get that done as best we can. Did I forget? I did, didn't I? I forgot to build the advanced steelworks. See, it is so easy to forget something. So when we come back in the next one, we are going to want to build the advanced steelworks and get that done in the evening time. And we have children coming in, so we'll be able to get some workers back. And the weather's going to drop 2 levels when we come back in the next episode. So we really want those houses. And we probably want to try to upgrade our wall drills or maybe get automatons working them instead. But that's all going to happen when we come back in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know if you did with comments or thumbs up. Let me know if you enjoy my strategy and approach to this playthrough. I think we're doing really good. Subscribe if you're not already. You can follow me on Twitter as well if you care to. And check out the rest of the channel. We'll see you next time. You have a good afternoon and take care.